Halo semua, pada video ini kita akan membongkar habis kebohongan CP alias Christian Prince. Oleh karena itu, kita akan menyimak percakapan CP dengan seorang muslim. Ketika ada ayat atau referensi yang disebut, saya akan membuka referensi itu dalam bahasa Indonesia dan kita akan membacanya bersama. Setuju ya? Oke, sekarang kita mulai.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
How is it Christian Prince?
Yes, we are live on air in YouTube. Everybody hear you. What do you want to say to me, my friend?
Okay, I was listening to all these, just checking your references you giving against my Quran. Either you are a filthy fat liar or all the imams since I was a child have been lying to me, because Islam, I was taught Surah Baqarah at 256 says La ikraha fi din. There is no compulsion in religion.
Okay.
And then another surah, for instance, says Surah Kafirun at 6 means your religion is yours, mine is mine. And it's meant to be a peaceful religion, but you are just throwing too many things. I can't even, search for her. Where'd you get these things from?
Nah, Bapak ini menantang CP untuk membuktikan bahwa CP bukan pembohong besar. Karena dari kecil kita diajarkan bahwa Islam adalah agama yang damai. Surah Al-Baqarah ayat 256 mengatakan bahwa tidak ada paksaan dalam menganut agama Islam. Dan surat Al-Kafirun ayat 6 mengatakan untukmu agamamu dan untukku agamaku. Jadi Islam adalah agama yang damai kan? Sedangkan CP menuduh bahwa Islam bukan agama yang damai. Jadi kalau tuduhan CP itu benar, maka semua imam yang mengajarkan kita dari kecil adalah pembohong. Jadi entah CP yang berbohong atau para imam yang berbohong. Mari kita dengarkan apa argumen CP.
It's in my head, my friend. I'm a walking library. Let us go one by one. You said Islam means peace, correct?
Yes.
All right. Well, isn't it the Quran in chapter 9, verse number 29, order the Muslims to fight and to kill all the Christians, either they pay the jizya and they convert, or they die.
Nah, CP menuduh bahwa Al-Quran memerintahkan umat muslim untuk berperang dan membunuh semua orang Kristen. Pilihannya adalah membayar jizya dan menjadi mualaf atau mati. Nggak gitu kan ya? Kita adalah orang-orang yang cinta damai. Kecuali ada orang yang menyerang kita, iya kan?
If it's in the time of war, I wouldn't worry about it.
Hold on, my friend.
But
hold on.
It's not.
Okay, and
yes,
in the time of war, but the Christian did not wage war on you. It's you waging war. Read with me carefully. This is your Quran, and I can open for you any translation you wish. Which translation you like most?
CP berkata bahwa bukan orang Kristen yang menyerang orang Islam, tetapi orang Islam yang menyerang orang Kristen, dan hal ini tertulis di dalam Al-Quran. Ini nggak mungkin. Mari kita simak di mana menurut CP di dalam Al-Quran orang Islam disuruh menyerang orang Kristen.
Go to Al-Jalalain. Al-Jalalain is more
is a
authentic.
translation. Jalalain is tafsir. Al-Jalalain is tafsir.
Go to Tafsir Al-Jalalain.
All right, so we will go to a tafsir Al-Jalalain.
Or to be of Ibn Kathir. Or
no problem. Let us go to Ibn Kathir. You want Ibn Kathir? Just tell me what do you want. I'm here.
Ibn Kathir, please.
Ibn Kathir. Okay, Ibn Kathir. Let us go to Ibn Kathir. Give me a second.
Shocking. It's not. It can't be true.
All right, we will see if it's true, my friend. And as you said, either I'm a filthy liar, or they are filthy liars. One of us have to be. All right. So this is Ibn Kathir. I will show it to you in the screen. And remember, this is your choice, not my choice. This is Ibn Kathir, and let me zoom out so you can see better and read better.
Fight those who believe not in Allah.
Let us go to verse number 9, because this is many. Here he's explaining وهم صاغرون, etc. You speak Arabic, I'm assuming, do you?
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful, and then we can even read in Arabic. But let us go in our English now. Fight against those who believe not in Allah, nor the last days, nor what is forbidden, which is forbidden by Allah and His Messenger, and those who acknowledge not the religion of the truth from the people of the scriptures. Okay.
Tunggu dulu. Ini pasti bohong. Sekarang kita periksa surah 9 ayat 29 dari quran.kemenak.go.id. Teman-teman bisa cek sendiri di link yang saya posting di bawah video ini. Ayo kita baca bersama surah 9 ayat 29. Perangilah orang-orang yang tidak beriman kepada Allah dan hari kemudian. Perangilah orang-orang yang tidak beriman kepada Allah dan hari kemudian. Perangilah orang-orang yang tidak beriman kepada Allah dan hari kemudian, mereka yang tidak mengharamkan apa yang telah diharamkan Allah dan Rasul-Nya, dan mereka yang tidak beragama dengan agama yang benar, dalam kurung agama Allah, yaitu orang-orang yang telah diberikan kitab, hingga mereka membayar jizyah, dalam kurung pajak dengan patuh, sedang mereka dalam keadaan tunduk. Ini pasti ada penjelasannya. Nggak mungkin umat Islam disuruh berperang begitu aja tanpa alasan, kan?
Scriptures. Okay. Why he want to fight them? Because they don't acknowledge the following things: the last day of Islam, what is forbidden by Islam, and the messenger of Islam. Do I agree? Okay. So what is the reason to kill them? Because they don't acknowledge. And I think the verses are clear. Now let's read Ibn Kathir. Until they pay the jizya with willing and submission and feel themselves subdued. And read carefully. Ibn Kathir now is making his commentary.
Subdued. Where does it say that?
Here we go. This is what the Quran is saying. You speak Arabic, right? It says Saghirun. Saghirun. Saghirun means subdued, humiliated. Okay. Therefore, this is Ibn Kathir talking now, not the Quran. Therefore, when people of the scriptures disbelieved in Muhammad, and they had no beneficial faith in any messenger or what the messenger brought, rather they followed their religion, because this is confront with their ideas, lost, and the ways of their forefather, not because they are Allah law religion. They had been true believers in their religion, that faith would be have directed them to believe in Muhammad. So because they are not to believe in Muhammad, obviously they are liars. Correct?
Tunggu dulu. Kata CP, umat Islam disuruh menyerang orang Kristen karena tidak beriman kepada Muhammad. Coba sekarang kita periksa tafsir Ibnu Katsir di dalam bahasa Indonesia. Nah, saya menaruh link semua referensi di bawah video ini supaya teman-teman bisa cek sendiri. Makanya teman-teman yang belum subscribe channel ini, subscribe sekarang ya. Oke, sekarang kita baca bersama tafsir Ibnu Katsir. Mereka dalam waktu yang sama tidak beriman kepada Nabi Muhammad. Karena itu tiada keimanan yang benar bagi seorang di antara mereka terhadap seorang rasul. Dan tidak beriman pula kepada apa yang telah disampaikan oleh para rasul. Sesungguhnya mereka hanya mengikuti pendapat mereka sendiri dan hawa nafsu mereka serta nenek moyang mereka dalam segala perbuatannya. Bukan karena Allah telah mensyariatkannya, bukan pula hal itu berasal dari agama Allah. Sekiranya mereka benar-benar beriman kepada apa yang ada di tangan mereka dengan keimanan yang benar, niscaya hal itu akan menuntut mereka untuk beriman kepada Nabi Muhammad.
And then he says, because all the people gave the good news to Muhammad, etc., blah 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 blah, they believe in Muhammad, and look here what he said.
That's harsh.
Their religion, these religions, came from Allah, but because this is sweet, their desire and lust. Therefore, their claimed faith is earlier, an earlier prophet will not benefit them, because they disbelieved in the master and the might of the last and the most perfect of the prophet. Hence Allah's statement. So because they did not believe in Muhammad, it's not because they are fighting Muhammad. I think that the proof is clear, correct?
Tunggu dulu. CP berkata bahwa Nabi Muhammad berperang bukan karena mereka menyerang Nabi Muhammad, tetapi karena mereka tidak percaya kepada Nabi Muhammad. Coba kita baca bersama. Ketika Nabi Muhammad tiba, mereka kafir kepadanya. Padahal Nabi Muhammad adalah Rasul yang paling mulia. Dapat disimpulkan bahwa mereka bukanlah orang-orang yang berpegang kepada syariat nabi-nabi terdahulu. Karena syariat nabi-nabi terdahulu adalah dari sisi Allah. Bahkan mereka hanya menuruti kemauan hawa nafsunya. Tiada manfaat keimanan mereka kepada nabi-nabi lain, sebab mereka kafir kepada pemimpin para nabi. Nabi yang paling utama, penutup para nabi, dan nabi yang paling sempurna, yaitu Nabi Muhammad. Maka dari itulah dalam ayat ini disebutkan oleh firman-Nya, perangilah orang-orang yang tidak beriman kepada Allah dan tidak pula pada hari kemudian, dan mereka tidak mengharamkan apa yang telah diharamkan oleh Allah dan Rasul-Nya, dan tidak beragama dengan agama yang benar, dalam kurung agama Allah, yaitu orang-orang yang diberikan Alkitab kepada mereka. Iya ya, jadi mereka disuruh berperang bukan karena mereka diserang, tetapi hanya karena mereka tidak percaya kepada Nabi.
Because of that, look what it says. Fight against those who believe not in Allah, nor the last, etc., to the end of the verse. And then it says, this honorable ayah was revealed with the order to fight the people of the book. After the pagan were defeated, so Muhammad now he killed all the enemy. Who's left? He killed the Jews. He killed the he killed the Arab. Now it's time to finish those Christians and Jews. So the people enter into Allah religion in large numbers. So Muhammad now have a big army because people are scared, terrified, and the Arabian Peninsula was secure under Muslim control. Allah commanded his messenger to fight the people of the scriptures, Jews and the Christians. On the ninth years of the Hijrah, he prepared an army to fight the Roman. It's not the Roman who fighted him. He sent a letter to the Romans saying, convert or die.
Tunggu dulu. Mari kita baca di dalam bahasa Indonesia. Ayat ini merupakan ayat pertama yang memerintahkan untuk memerangi kaum ahli kitab, sesudah menyelesaikan perkara yang menyangkut kaum musyrik, dan sesudah manusia masuk ke dalam agama Allah, dalam kurung agama Islam, secara bergelombang-gelombang, serta seluruh jazirah Arabia telah tegak di dalam kekuasaan agama Islam. Setelah itu Allah memerintahkan kepada Rasul-Nya agar memerangi kaum ahli kitab, yaitu orang-orang Yahudi dan Nasrani. Hal ini terjadi pada tahun ke-9 Hijriah. Untuk itu, Nabi bersiap-siap untuk memerangi orang-orang Romawi dan menyuruhkan kepada segenap orang untuk melakukan perintah ini. Jadi Allah memerintahkan untuk memerangi orang-orang Yahudi dan Nasrani setelah seluruh jizya Arabia di dalam kekuasaan agama Islam. Berarti benar ya apa yang CP katakan?
In the book. But then, as you see here, you said to me, Islam teaching you that you have your religion, I have mine. There's no compulsion in religion, blah. So this is in the beginning. You see, what you speak Arabic and you should know better. That in Islam there's something is called abrogation.
Yeah, nasikh mansukh.
When
Yes.
Muhammad he was weak, he said, "Okay, you have your religion, I have my religion," because he cannot force them. But as you see
it's-
here,
a verse could be easily abrogated by its diviner, which is Allah.
no problem. But
There's no problem with that.
Okay,
But
no
you
problem.
keep
why
insulting
you are
Islam by
quoting
saying
me?
it's a cult.
Hold on.
It's
Why you
cult.
are quoting for
Let me translate a cult for you.
My friend,
let me tell you
just
what cult
wait,
is, my friend.
Wait. Why you are quoting for me a verse which is abrogated? It's not valid because
Okay,
al-kafirun,
let me tell you what cult
al-kafirun, and
is.
the other verse is not valid. It's abrogated by the chapter of At-Tawbah.
Cult is a system. Cult is a system which is personally direct towards someone, a personal figure.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
So if you give me a verse, okay, any verse, been abrogated by Allah, it's no problem. But you can never find a verse been abrogated by Muhammad himself.
Oh no, you are wrong. I can find you tons.
No, you cannot find me a single one. You're just making it up, just throwing too many things. People cannot pick it up.
Okay.
Nah, Bapak ini protes karena CP terus-menerus menghina bahwa umat Islam mengkultuskan Nabi Muhammad. Maksudnya mengkultuskan adalah umat Islam memuja Nabi Muhammad secara berlebihan seakan-akan melebihi Allah. Dengan kata lain, Bapak ini marah karena CP menuduh umat Islam mempersekutukan Allah dengan Nabi Muhammad. Bapak ini menjelaskan bahwa ayat-ayat di Al-Quran adalah firman Allah. Jadi kalau Allah yang membatalkan, tidak ada masalah. Namun seorang Nabi mana boleh membatalkan firman Allah? Jadi nggak mungkin Nabi Muhammad yang membatalkan firman Allah. Dan Bapak ini menantang CP, bahwa CP tidak mungkin menemukan bukti bahwa ayat Al-Quran dibatalkan oleh Nabi Muhammad. CP berkata bahwa Muhammad mengatakan bagimu agamamu dan bagiku agamaku, karena waktu itu dia masih lemah. Dia tidak bisa memaksa mereka. Namun ayat itu sudah dibatalkan oleh Muhammad ketika dia sudah punya kekuasaan. Mari kita perhatikan CP punya bukti apa.
Pick it up.
Okay. Let us finish this one, and I promise you I will go right away and I will show you the verses which Muhammad abrogated. But let us agree that what you said about peace is it was not. I'm not going to say you are lying. I will say it was not true. Read carefully. Here it says, the Messenger of Allah marched heading toward Asham to fight the Roman until he reached Tabuk, where he set a camp, etc. for etc. So he could not, he could not do it. He came back, and the condition until they pay the jizya. If they do not choose to embrace Islam, so why we have to pay jizya? Because die or pay. And with willing submission in defeat.
Everybody's paying jizya. What's wrong with that?
No, no,
you
no,
live
no,
in America.
no,
you
no,
pay
no,
taxes.
no. This is our land. How we pay land? The American occupy Iraq. They will force them to pay jizya because the American occupy them to protect them from the American. That's what your prophet is saying. And look what he says. It says in the verse, and feel themselves subdued, disgraced, humiliated, like etc. Therefore, the Muslims are not allowed to honor the people of the Dhimma or elevate them above the Muslims, for they are miserable, disgraced, humiliated. Muslim reported that Abu Huraira, Allah the Prophet said, don't initiate salam to the Jews and the Christians, and if you meet any of them in the road, force them to the narrowest alley, which means the sewage. This is why the leader of the faithful, Umar ibn Khattab, may Allah pleased with him, demand his well-known conditions to be met by the Christians. These conditions that ensured their continued humiliation, disgrace, etc. Do you see it? So you are saying to me that Islam says you have your religion, I have mine. Those people, they have no guilt except they are Christians, and now you want to humiliate them because they refuse Islam. This is their crime.
Tunggu dulu. CP bilang mereka diperangi dan dipermalukan hanya karena mereka Kristen. Mari kita baca tafsir Ibnu Katsir itu di dalam bahasa Indonesianya. Sampai mereka membayar jizyah. Maksudnya, jika mereka tidak mau masuk Islam, yakni dengan patuh dan menyerah kalah, yaitu dalam keadaan hina, rendah, dan kalah. Karena itu tidak boleh membanggakan ahli zimah, tidak boleh pula meninggikan mereka atas kaum muslim, bahkan mereka harus dipandang terhina, kecil lagi celaka. Seperti yang disebutkan di dalam kitab Sahih Muslim melalui Abu Hurairah, bahwa Nabi pernah bersabda, janganlah kalian memulai salam kepada orang-orang Yahudi dan orang-orang Nasrani. Dan apabila kalian bersua dengan seseorang dari mereka di jalan, maka desaklah mereka ke sisi yang paling sempit. Karena itulah Amirul Muminin Umar Ibnul Khattab menetapkan syarat-syarat tertentu yang telah dikenal, bertujuan untuk menganggap mereka hina, kecil, dan lemah. Kok begini ya?
That's not what I was taught.
But I'm showing you the proof, and you are the one who asked me to read Ibn Kathir.
Obviously, I'm working and living in a Christian country.
Okay, my friend.
And I'm working with Christians and Jews.
Problem.
They respect me so much.
No problem. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying. My friend.
Use this verse against them.
My friend, I'm not talking about you. This is not about you or me. You might be a wonderful person, but this is not about you and me. This is religion. So you said to me, read Ibn Kathir. I quoted for you live on air what you choose, correct? It was your choice. So obviously Islam is not what some Muslims they think. You're a Muslim, but you've been taught that the Prophet says you have my religion, you have yours. This is when he was weak, it's abrogated. Now we prove to you that the first thing you say to us about Islam, give a freedom of a choice, that is a big fat lie they told you. Even the Prophet of Islam, he says, I've been ordered to fight all mankind until they say there's no God but Allah and no prophet but Muhammad. And if they do so, only if they do so, I will stop killing them and shedding their blood. And here we go. All those hadith are sahih and they are accurate. You have not only you have to say the shahada, you have to pray as we pray, you have to fast as we fast, you have to face the qibla, you have to pay the zakat.
Is it a hadith?
And this is sahih. This is sahih. It doesn't matter hadith or not. This is sahih, yeah.
No,
Sahih,
did you say it's a hadith or Quran?
My friend, this is hadith and sahih, but it is in total agreement with chapter 9, verse 29.
No. Could you show on the screen, please?
I'm showing it on screen. You don't see it?
It's not coming up.
Okay, well, maybe you need to refresh your page.
Let me refresh it. 1 second.
Tunggu dulu. CP bilang bahwa surah Al-Baqarah ayat 256 dan surat Al-Kafirun ayat 6 sudah dibatalkan. Coba kita periksa hadis Sahih Al-Bukhari nomor 392 di dalam bahasa Indonesia. Teman-teman bisa cek referensinya di link yang ada di bawah video ini. Nu'aim menyampaikan kepada kami dari Ibnu Al-Mubarak, dari Umayyad At-Tawil, dari Anas bin Malik, bahwa Rasulullah bersabda, "Aku diperintahkan untuk memerangi manusia hingga mereka berkata, tidak ada ilah selain Allah. Jika mereka telah mengatakan demikian, lalu sholat seperti sholat kami, menghadap kiblat kami, dan menyembelih seperti penyembelihan kami, maka darah dan harta mereka menjadi haram bagi kami, kecuali hukuman yang sesuai ketentuan syariah dan hisab mereka di sisi Allah."
Right. Allah said, I have been ordered to fight the people till they say none has the right to be worshipped but Allah. And if they say so, pray like our prayers, face our Qibla, and slaughter as we slaughter. Then their blood and property will be sacred to us, and we will not interfere with them except legally. And their reckoning will be with Allah.
So what does that mean?
What's the Sahih number? 392.
Sahih al-Bukhari
Let me
392.
call. I go sunnah.com. Let me check. Sorry, I need to check. I don't trust anyone anymore.
Problem.
Bukhari. Right. Yeah. So that means, so this, if this is true, it abrogates ayah 256 Surah Baqarah and Surah Kafirun.
And the chapter at Tawbah abrogate everything because Quran is more powerful, right? So the Quran and the Hadith here confirm that what you said to me in the beginning, it was not really accurate, and this is the truth.
But tell me one thing: is there anywhere in the Quran backing up the Hadith? We keep taking the Hadith for granted.
No, I just showed you the Quran first, and now I was showing you the Hadith. I did not show you the Hadith first and the Quran second. So the
any
Hadith,
ayat, any verse in the Quran saying you must listen to Hadith?
oh yeah, there's tons of them, because the Quran.
Show me one.
Okay, hold on. The Quran says, whatever the Prophet.
If Quran doesn't back up the Hadith can go invalid.
Problem. Yeah, no problem. Let me show you. I will show you tons of reference. All right. Chapter 59, verse number 7. Whatever the Prophet he gave you, you take it. So you take what the messenger assigned to you. Whatever he says to you, you take it. It is an order. You see it?
Yeah, I see.
Chapter 59, verse number 7. Let us see more. There's many. There's too many.
Tunggu. Surah 59 ayat 7. Apa yang diberikan Rasul kepadamu, maka terimalah. Dan apa yang dilarangnya bagimu, maka tinggalkanlah.
Alright. And the Quran says too, that whoever obey Allah, the messenger, he obey Allah. Alright. Read with me carefully, please, and you will see chapter 4, verse number 80. He who obey the messenger obey Allah.
He who obeys messenger.
Correct?
Let me check. I got Talal Itani Quran. Let me check how he is.
Tunggu. Surah 4 ayat 80. Barang siapa menaati Rasul, dalam kurung Muhammad, maka sesungguhnya dia telah mentaati Allah. Dan barang siapa berpaling, dalam kurung dari ketaatan itu, maka dalam kurung ketahuilah, kami tidak mengutusmu dalam kurung Muhammad untuk menjadi pemelihara mereka. Barang siapa mentaati Rasul Muhammad, maka sesungguhnya dia telah mentaati Allah. Barang siapa mentaati Muhammad, maka telah mentaati Allah. Berarti mentaati Muhammad sama dengan mentaati Allah. Ini kan artinya menuhankan Nabi Muhammad. Ini mana boleh?
It's obviously all against each other. You can't. You don't know who to listen to.
No, it says confirming that you have to obey Muhammad first, because obeying Muhammad is obeying Allah. So which means Muhammad
That's wrong. That's no good. I don't obey a person rather than God.
friend, it's not up to you. This is your Quran. You are a Muslim. You have to obey.
And it's 80, isn't it? 80.
What
Yeah.
do you want my help? So you did we confirm this one?
No. I can't deny this.
Okay. So if was Muhammad a God? He's a perfect God. He's a God, or he's a human like us?
He should have been a human.
Okay. And
Because
do
he
human,
clearly saying
human-
Abdu wa Rasuluh.
okay, do human do error and mistakes and commit sin? Was Muhammad a
Of
sinner?
course.
Was Muhammad a sinner?
Yes, he
Okay.
was.
Okay, the Quran confirmed that too. Thank you. Make it easy for me. So now, how you can obey a sinner, and by obeying the sinner, me or you
No,
or
you can't
Muhammad?
obey. You cannot never obey a sinner.
Okay, so it says here, he obey the messenger, obey Allah. To
wouldn't-
assume that I can obey
I don't
Muhammad.
allow my children to kiss my hands either. I don't like
My friend,
people.
you see, I'm talking about you or me, with my respect to you. I'm talking about this is what the Quran is saying. In order to obey Allah, you obey Muhammad first. And this is not my translation, and you speak Arabic. من يطع الرسول فقد أطاع الله ومن تولى فما
Yeah,
أرسلناك
very
عليهم
clear.
حفيظا. Okay, so it's clear. So you have to obey Muhammad. Now, you said to me when we were talking about Ibn Kathir and killing Christians, you said to me there's no single verse in the Quran was abrogated by Muhammad. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. What about the mut'ah?
Mut'a. Well, I've read this briefing about Mut'a. Mut'a was allowed in Quran,
Okay, chapter 4, the
and
same
Muhammad
chapter.
allowed it too.
The same chapter we are reading from, chapter 4, verse number 24. Okay.
Oke, kita baca dulu ayat tentang mutah di dalam bahasa Indonesia. Surah 4 ayat 24 dari quran.kemenak.go.id. Dan dalam kurung diharamkan juga kamu menikahi perempuan yang bersuami, kecuali hamba sahaya perempuan, dalam kurung tawanan perang, yang kamu miliki sebagai ketetapan Allah atas kamu. Dan dihalalkan bagimu selain dalam kurung perempuan-perempuan yang demikian itu jika kamu berusaha dengan hartamu untuk menikahinya bukan untuk berzina. Maka, karena kenikmatan yang telah kamu dapatkan dari mereka, berikanlah mas kawinnya kepada mereka sebagai suatu kewajiban. Tetapi tidak mengapa jika ternyata di antara kamu telah saling merelakannya setelah ditetapkan. Sesungguhnya Allah Maha Mengetahui, Maha Bijaksana.
Okay. And do you practice mut'ah today?
No,
Why?
because my wife is gonna kill me.
This is not the question. This is not because of
No, I don't believe Mut'a is not. No, it's filthy. It's like,
Okay,
to
so
me,
why?
Mut'a sounds like a prostitution
Okay,
business.
Okay, thank you. I respect your honesty. You agree that this is prostitution. So why Allah allowed the mut'ah?
Because Mut'a is ujra. It's for you pay money for it.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
it's not a free service. It's you
Exactly.
pay somebody to have sex. This is what Mut'a means.
Exactly. Actually, even Muslim scholars agree that this is about renting a woman, musta'jara.
Yeah.
Okay. So why Allah He allow you? You just said it's prostitution. why Allah He allow you to rent women?
All I have been trying to do all these years in my life, asking these verses, but I just, convincing myself they're probably a different time of life,
Okay, but let us go back.
different needs.
No problem.
But
no, you see, why did Moses allow people to do mut'ah before Muhammad? Moses is a lot older. Did Jesus allow mut'ah? No. I mean, that's not a reason. I mean, if we want to find reason, we can find reason for anything. Like you might say to a man who was a rapist, why you rape this woman? Oh, she was wearing a short skirt. But that will not change the fact that you are a rapist, correct? If you ask about this, he's a thief. Why you stole? Oh, this guy he have a lot of money, but still you are a thief. This is not excuse. Look what it says here. This is your Muslim website, and those are your scholars saying that Muslim women, when she have the contract of mut'ah, in some works, a special terms applied. Women who practice mut'ah, musta'ajara, or rented women. Mut'ah is considered as a kind of rental because in general a man's basic aim of this kind of marriage is sexual enjoyment of the women, and in the return of his enjoyment of the women he pay money, as you say. All right, so you agree, the scholars of the Muslim agree that this is a rental. Now, was the mut'ah abrogated by Allah?
yes,
Where?
should have been, because the Sunni is not doing it anymore. Only the Shia.
No problem. Okay, but I'm asking
people still doing it. Shia's doing it in Yemen and Iran.
You remember, my friend, you said to me, show me where Muhammad he abrogated the mut'ah. This is in the hadith. You said to me, show me where the hadith abrogate the Quran. The hadith abrogate the Quran. Here we go to the hadith.
Tunggu, CP menuduh bahwa Muhammad yang membatalkan mut'ah. Ini nggak mungkin. Kalau Muhammad yang membatalkan mut'ah, berarti Muhammad sudah mengharamkan apa yang dihalalkan Allah. Ini berarti Muhammad bukan hanya melawan Allah. Ini berarti Muhammad telah merendahkan Allah. Mana mungkin? Nggak mungkin. Mana boleh? Ayo kita perhatikan apa alasan CP menuduh Muhammad telah mengharamkan apa yang dihalalkan Allah.
If this is correct, it goes into a form of cult, because a personal cult, not even a cult, a personal, very, very personal cult, because a man cannot bypass a God's order.
All right.
Simple as that.
Well, you see, when you called me in the beginning, you said, why you
But show me the
Islam?
hadith, please.
Okay, no problem. When you called me in the beginning, you said to me, why you keep insulting Islam, saying that Islam, let me find some hadith. Okay.
Yeah, but you need to prove it, not just saying cult.
You are watching for long, I think, already, and you noticed that I never said something without proof, and I'm doing the same with you, the same as I do with everybody. So it's nothing new. All right, let's see. Let us find one of the hadith. There's tons of them, but we will find the most authentic ones. Let us go with this one right in the top. Sahih Muslim, hadith number 1406. You see it, the page? All right. The Messenger of Allah said, O people, I had permitted you to contract mut'ah with women, but Allah forbid it now until the day of resurrection. Where he forbid it? There's no Quran. Muhammad is Allah.
This verse.
Muhammad is Allah.
Tunggu dulu. Sekarang kita baca hadis sahih Muslim nomor 1406 di dalam bahasa Indonesia. Wahai sekalian manusia, awalnya aku mengizinkan kalian untuk melakukan nikah mut'ah dengan para wanita. Sekarang Allah telah mengharamkan dalam kurung untuk melakukan mut'ah hingga akhir zaman. Awalnya aku mengizinkan, sekarang Allah telah mengharamkan. Awalnya aku mengizinkan, sekarang Allah telah mengharamkan. Jadi awalnya Muhammad yang mengizinkan.
There's no verse abrogating the muta. This is hadith, only in the
Yes,
hadith.
I have, my friend, 2 years ago, I have confronted an imam, a very, very big imam in London, okay? And he gave Surah An-Nur ayat 33. He said that that action, that mut'ah was abrogated in the Quran.
Where?
Before Muhammad.
Where?
Surah Al-Nur ayat 33.
Okay. An-Nur, we will go to An-Nur. All right, here we go, 24. 33. So how this is abrogating the muta? Actually, this verse alone should make you leave Islam. This verse legalize prostitution.
No.
Yeah, well, read with me.
1 second.
Read with me carefully. It says, but force not your slaves for prostitution when they desire chastity, in order that you make gain in the goods, which mean make money of this life. But if any of you compels them, yet after that Allah is all merciful and forgiving. So what the Quran is saying, and I think you speak Arabic, you speak English, so it's very clear that if they agree with you, you can do prostitution. Force them not. Force them not to do prostitution. He did not say prostitution is forbidden. Force them not. Huh? لا تكرهوا فتياتكم على البغاء إن أردنا تحصنا. Force them not. Okay, so if they agree, it's okay. And if you force them, Allah is all merciful anyway.
Tunggu. Surah An-Nur ayat 33. Dan janganlah kamu paksa hamba sahaya perempuanmu untuk melakukan pelacuran, sedang mereka sendiri menginginkan kesucian, karena kamu hendak mencari keuntungan kehidupan duniawi. Barang siapa memaksa mereka, maka sesungguhnya Allah Maha Pengampun, Maha Penyayang kepada mereka setelah mereka dipaksa. Jadi jangan paksa hamba perempuan untuk melakukan pelacuran, tetapi walaupun ada yang memaksa mereka, Allah tetap mengampuni. Pantesan para TKW kita pada diperkosa di Arab.
And we're here, we're in this verse is saying that, you know, muta is abrogated by this verse. There's no Muslim in the world believe in this.
If Allah is Ghafurur Rahim, for who? For
it doesn't matter. There's no penalty, there's no punishment, and prostitution is allowed. Another example. Allah, He sent down 10 verses for breastfeeding.
You mean breastfeeding, like
for men?
Kids?
For men, no, for men.
Would you breastfeeding for what?
For men. Allah, He allowed Muslim women to give their breast to a strange man to suckle them 10 times.
What, in the Quran?
My friend, this is in the Quran, yeah. This was in the Quran, but it's not in the Quran no more. And the wife of Muhammad, she used to order any man who want to enter upon Aisha to suckle the nieces or the sisters of Aisha. Read with me carefully. Yahya related to me from Malik, from etc. from that Aisha, the mother of the believer, sent him away while he was being nursed to her sister Umm Kulthum bint Abi Bakr as-Siddiq, and he said, suckle him 10 times so that can come to see me. Okay, I want to ask you, where is this chapter, where is this verse in the Quran now?
No, you can't see anything in like that in the Quran.
Okay, where it is?
I don't know. You tell me.
I will tell you, no problem.
If it's nowhere, if it's not in the Quran, it doesn't exist.
No, it exists. But what happened? A goat did eat it. So we can say in this case, it's not really Muhammad who abrogated this, it was the goat. Read with me carefully. The verse of stoning to death and breastfeeding for adult 10 times was revealed, and the paper was with me under my pillow. When the Messenger of Allah died, we were preoccupied with his death, and a tame sheep came and ate it. Down there it says, these verses were abrogated in recitation, but not in ruling. How you can abrogate something in recitation? I mean, this is funny.
This is shocking, not funny.
All right, well, for me, it's funny. It's stupid too.
Tunggu. Hadis Ibnu Majah nomor 1934. Telah diceritakan kepada kami, Abu Salamah Yahya bin Kalaf berkata, telah menceritakan kepada kami Abdul Allah dari Muhammad bin Ishaq, dari Abdullah bin Abu Bakar, dari Amrah, dari Aisyah. Dalam jalur lain disebutkan, telah menceritakan kepada kami Abdurrahman ibnul Qasim, dari bapaknya, dari Aisyah, ia berkata, telah turun ayat berkenaan hukum rajam dan ayat persusuan orang yang telah dewasa itu sebanyak 10 kali. Lembaran ayat itu ada di bawah kasurku. Ketika Rasulullah wafat, kami tersibukkan dengan jasad beliau hingga burung-burung masuk dan memakannya. Aha, ini dia teman-teman. Akhirnya kita menemukan kesalahan CP. CP berkata bahwa ayat-ayat tentang rajam dan menyusui orang dewasa 10 kali hilang karena dimakan kambing. Sekarang kita lihat di sini, CP salah. Ayat-ayat itu bukan hilang karena dimakan kambing, tetapi hilang karena dimakan burung. Ayat-ayat Quran itu hilang dimakan burung, CP, bukan dimakan kambing.
Stomach and breastfeeding, not just one.
Yeah.
But this meant to be memorized, okay?
No, it's not.
That was the time when the Quran was not written.
My friend, all the Quran at that time was memorized anyway. So when you say meant to be, did Allah says to you which one you memorize, which one you write down? No, He gave you Quran, and then later Uthman, he decided what to write down. And as you see, even the goat ate what is written. It was not meant to be memorized. It's written, and it was under the pillow of Aisha, which is the pillow of Muhammad. So it's meant to be written. This is why the goat ate it. Otherwise, if it's only memorized, well, the goat will not be able to eat something memorized.
Don't know what to say, to be honest. I'm gonna have to go to the mosque tomorrow evening and in front of everybody confront these imams, because they each translation contradicts the other. They are. I don't understand, why should I lie about my God? If you can challenge my God, I don't need this God. If a Christian prince, an Arab from nowhere, could challenge my God, I don't need this God.
Okay, well,
my God, my writing, my God's book, the Quran, should challenge billions of Christian princes.
Well, but he cannot.
Why these people lie about it, I don't understand.
But you remember when you called me, you said to me, you are lying about Islam?
No, I didn't say that. I said you either a fat liar, as you keep repeating yourself, or
but you are assuming that I'm lying, obviously, right? You were assuming.
I've been in Islam since the age of 5, since I literally remember, and about 40 years of my life I've been praying to Allah. Okay, and as I talk, believe me, my hand is shaking. It's very hard to talk about this, to question this book. It's been so holy to me. You know, it's like somebody's skinning me alive. Very hard.
I understand, my friend, but as you see, we are not lying to you, and I'm showing you everything right in the front of your eyes.
No, obviously I'm writing all these references, and we'll confront these mullahs, because they are blind to people. He told me that Ayat 33, Surah An-Nur, abrogated that mut'ah. But it was, well, obviously it was my fault. I didn't thoroughly
you said that al-mut'ah is prostitution. What kind of God he allow prostitution?
Mut'ah is more than prostitution.
Yeah, so what's the point of allowing prostitution? I mean, a man, he wanna have sex, go and get married.
mut'a was not for money. Prostitution these days is for money. Some prostitutes
mut'a
take
for money,
credit
and you are the
cards.
one who said that. You said
But
to me,
prostitute
mut'a
at the
is a
time was for
prostitution.
a kilo of grain or rice.
It's the same. If
that was true,
my friend, it's the same. If you give somebody a return for sleeping with you, that is prostitution. You know,
it can't be from God.
product and reward can be changed. Like maybe today you can send pay by credit card, but that will not change the fact that it's money, right?
Yeah,
if a woman she sleep with you because if a woman
money for sex is very bad. It's
if
not
a woman
good.
she sleep with you because you bought her a gift, whatever, this is prostitution. You know, it's product. It's obviously it says, I showed you even the Islamic reference saying that this is an renting a woman for the exchange of sexual pleasure. That's why it's called muta. Muta mean pleasure, correct?
But how could let's say let's I admit this one. How could Muhammad know about all these facts about the universe?
Like what?
And this ayat 30 in Surah Anbiya, he talks about the Big Bang, how the earth was created. I think it's Surah Anbiya ayat 30.
I know what it is. You don't need to tell me. Don't worry about it. This is why I'm a Christian prince, my friend. Okay. If we go to the verse,
it's chapter 2.
We will find the following. Right away, you will see in the beginning that there is something silly and stupid in the verse. Read with me the first line, please. Can you read for me?
Oke, tunggu. Surah 21 ayat 30. Dan apakah orang kafir tidak mengetahui bahwa langit dan bumi keduanya dulunya menyatu, kemudian kami pisahkan antara keduanya, dan kami jadikan segala sesuatu yang hidup berasal dari air, maka mengapa mereka tidak beriman?
Yeah.
Okay, what it says.
Do not the unbelievers see? Could you turn to the Arabic one, please?
No problem. Here we go. This is the Arabic. أولم يرى الذين كفروا أن السماء والأرض كانت رتقا ففتقناهما. Did you notice with me what is a stupid mistake there? You are the one saying to me.
Yes, it's a mistake. Yara, it can't be Yara because you can't see what happened
you are
back
a smart
there.
person. Thank you. Here we go.
Guys,
how this is a scientific discovery, and he is saying, don't they see
Yara?
Okay, so what he's talking about? They are talking about that the Arab at that time believe that Allah, he raised the sky up. It was together and he raised them up. Where is the Big Bang? It says that the earth and the sky were joined together, which means there was earth and there was a sky. This is not what the Big Bang is saying. I don't believe in the Big Bang, by the way, but I'm going with you. So there is earth, there is a sky, or what we did, we split them. But this is not true.
But Big Bang is not the fact. Big Bang is the most.
Is a theory. It is a theory.
Most
no, it is a theory.
Plausible theory, you can say.
Well,
yes.
This is up to you. But anyway, the Quran did not only here he make a mistake. Secondly, if you read the chapter you choose, it says, and we had set on the earth mountains standing firm, so it should not shake on them.
Tunggu, surah 21 ayat 31. Dan kami telah menjadikan bumi ini gunung-gunung yang kokoh, agar ia dalam kurung tidak guncang bersama mereka. Dan kami jadikan dalam kurung pula di sana jalan-jalan yang luas, agar mereka mendapat petunjuk.
The fact is, the mountains are not set on the top of the earth. The mountains are coming down from the deep earth. When the tectonic plates they meet each other.
The mountain is a product of volcanoes.
Volcanoes or tectonic plate. Like when
tectonic layers erupt.
Okay, so but here is saying the opposite.
All the lavas.
Allah, he placed the mountains in the top of the earth, so it's not going to shake on us. So the Quran describes the earth. Huh?
31. Did we say 30 or 31?
We are reading both 30 and 31. So the first one is wrong. Secondly, and we will explain to you how he claimed that the first one, how it worked. So now
وجعلنا
he left up the sky, and later we will show you in different verse he made it a roof. And here he is saying that Allah, he placed the mountains in the top of the earth. Do you believe in this? Is that accurate or this is false?
Scientifically, this is doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, but you are the one who chose this chapter for me, not me.
But I didn't say 31. I said 30.
No problem. So
But
30 and
it's a-
31, they
it's no
complete each
problem.
other. If this is a
We have
mistake,
set on the earth.
Yeah.
Mountains standing firm.
and the purpose what? They will not shake on us. Japan is a country have between an average of 800 to 2,000 earthquake a day, and it's all of it is mountains. Actually, the reason they have mountains because there's earthquakes and volcanoes and etc. So here Muhammad, he exposed his fabrication. Now read with me carefully. And we made the heavens as a canopy, well guarded. Is that the atmosphere?
Surah 21 ayat 32. Dan kami menjadikan langit sebagai atap yang terpelihara. Namun mereka tetap berpaling dari tanda-tanda dalam kurung kebesaran Allah itu, matahari, bulan, angin, awan, dan lainnya.
No, I'm shocked now.
Well, is that because I heard Muslims saying that this is the atmosphere.
Yes, they are right because the translation they get, I'm afraid, in other languages like
Do you agree?
English.
So does it sound like this is the atmosphere?
No.
What the Quran is speaking of, that shaitan he try to spy at Allah, and Allah will shoot the shaitan by a star. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Do you really believe in this? That the stars are made to shoot shaitan in his ass if you try to spy? And we have guarded it. What is the heaven? Allah claiming that only the lowest heaven have stars, and this is where some Muslims they lie and they say that this is speaking about the atmosphere, but if this is the atmosphere, it's mean only in the atmosphere we have stars. So we have created the stars, and we made them only in the lowest heaven, as to beautify the for the beholder, and the top of that, and we have guarded it, which mean what? The near heaven, with from every outcast shaitan. Okay, how he cast shaitan out? Except him, the devil, that gain hearing by stealing. He is pursued by a clear flaming fire.
Surah 15 ayat 16 sampai 18. Dan sungguh kami telah menciptakan gugusan bintang di langit dan menjadikannya terasa indah bagi orang yang memandangnya. Dan kami menjaga dari setiap gangguan setan yang terkutuk, kecuali setan yang mencuri-curi berita yang dapat didengar dari malaikat, lalu dikejar oleh semburan api yang terang.
Do you believe in this? How Allah shoot shaitan? Muhammad, he captured the shaitan, he tied him up in the column of the mosque. So such a small tiny creature, Allah, he will shoot a star to do what?
So where do you get this translation from?
Who cares? You speak Arabic, you can change translation. Chapter 15 verse number 18, 17, 16. You can read in Arabic. إلا من استرق السمع.
Even the English ones have different. Everyone translated in
because they lie. Because simply many of them what they do.
Yeah, that's what makes me very angry about it.
Yeah, they lie in order to make you
like deceiving people. I feel sorry for those innocent Muslim coming here and swearing at people. But
remember, you said to me, either you are a big fat liar, so you were not far away from them just 15 minutes ago. You thought I am a fat liar. You yourself.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Is that from God or this is stupid? And then here he says, and the earth was spread out. وَالْأَرْضُ مَدَدْنَاهَا. Is the earth spread out like a carpet?
Surah 15 ayat 19. Dan kami telah menghamparkan bumi Dan kami pancangkan padanya gunung-gunung, serta kami tumbuhkan di sana segala sesuatu menurut ukuran.
I don't know what is your education. What is the
Geoscience.
where is
This is my field.
this is your field? That's
I
wonderful.
studied geoscience.
Okay,
Yes,
that's wonderful. Okay, where is the hail is coming from?
because listen, the beginning elements were hydrogen. Okay, so Surat Anbiya. I'm thinking of if God meant He separated Earth from the skies. If He meant the Big Bang, let's say, doesn't even make sense either, because the Earth is very, very young compared to the beginning of the universe. Okay, because the primary elements like hydrogen was at the beginning of the universe, but Earth is containing iron, which takes billions of years to appear. Okay, so you can't stick a plastic to a gold. They don't stick together. They are different.
You see, I am not.
But I will chase these verses.
Okay. As long this is your science and this is your study, I want to ask you, where is hail coming from? Hail. Yeah, hail.
Hail is a water. Okay.
Water.
Affected by the Arctic wind, very cold Arctic wind, and they became hail. That's how it's made.
So you don't think it's coming from mountains, and Allah He break hail from those mountains?
Mountains?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Mountains, like in the sky, there's mountains, and Allah He break with the hammer hail, and He throw it at us.
What is it in the Quran?
I'm just asking you now before we talk about from where. Do you believe?
No, I don't. Even if I say that myself, I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't take it for granted.
Okay, but if we find it,
hail is coming from the sky. It's the vaporization of our oceans. Okay, in a dense cloud, they become hail, snow, or rain.
All right. So if I find it for you from the Quran, are you willing to leave Islam?
I can't decide now because I need lots of things to chase.
Doesn't matter. But, if this one is a lie, I mean the rest is a lie. I mean, you just say this is impossible. This is
I'm not hypocritic. I don't deny any mistakes. If I do a mistake, I put my hands up. If my father do a mistake,
if the Quran is invalid no more, Islam is gone. Chapter 24. You are the one who asked me.
If these are true,
my friend,
yes, I denounce Islam.
All right, that's wonderful, guys. He said he promised he would denounce Islam. The same chapter. You are the one who asked me to go to chapter of An-Nur before. Chapter 24, verse number 43. You can read in Arabic. You can read in English. In any word, any language you want. In English, they try to fabricate and to change the meaning, but I will show it to you in Arabic. And as long as you speak Arabic, me and you, we will get better understanding. It says here, وَيُنْزِلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا مِنْ بَرَدٍ فَيُصِيبُ بِهِ مَنْ يَشَاءُ. Does it say that, or I'm lying?
Yes, very clear.
All right. You promised you will denounce Islam. Hail is coming from mountains in heaven. I mean, even cartoon, they don't do that. And look here in the fast translation. I want you to confirm this with me.
I believe somebody mixed these things into Quran when they written.
My friend, there's nothing called mixed. Either this
can't be from God.
Either this is this is not a book of God. And look what here. As long as you speak Arabic, why the Muslims they lie and they say like mountains? Does it say like mountains in the Arabic?
No, anything between these two brackets don't.
So they are trying to cover up. So look, they send down from the sky from mountains, which is in heaven, hail.
Surah 24 ayat 43. Tidakkah kamu melihat bahwa Allah menjadikan awan bergerak perlahan, kemudian mengumpulkannya, lalu dia menjadikannya bertumbuk-tumbuk. Lalu engkau lihat hujan keluar dari celah-celahnya, dan dia dalam kurung juga menurunkan dalam kurung butiran-butiran es dari langit. Dalam kurung yaitu dari gulungan awan-awan seperti gunung-gunung, maka ditimpakannya dalam kurung butiran-butiran es itu kepada siapa yang dia kendaki, dan dihindarkannya dari siapa yang dia kendaki. Kilauan kilatnya hampir-hampir menghilangkan penglihatan. Kenapa terjemahan ke bahasa Indonesia dikasih tanda kurung ya? Bagaimana kalau tambahan yang di tanda kurung itu tidak kita baca? Dia menurunkan es dari langit, dari gunung-gunung. Oh, pantesan harus ditambahkan dengan tanda kurung. Soalnya kalau nggak dikasih tanda kurung, jadi nggak masuk akal. Tapi kan katanya Al-Quran adalah kitab yang sempurna. Kenapa mesti ditambah-tambahin oleh manusia supaya masuk akal ya?
No, it doesn't make sense.
So they fabricate the translation in order to cover the stupidity. Whoever wrote this book is foolish. You know, this is maybe work for people who don't.
Whoever this part here, whoever written, didn't have a clue about anything in the sky. What's going on in the sky?
Assuming that the one who did this is Allah, Allah have no clue. What about this?
I don't believe this is from a God.
Look at this. Allah, He created the three kind of creatures.
Because one of the principles of being a God is do not afford any mistakes. What makes me different from God is I am doing mistakes. I do a lot of mistakes, but God should be a little bit different from me. No mistakes.
Well, my friend, from the first page of the Quran to the last page, I can show you endless mistakes. I'm not showing you really mistakes. I'm just showing you a chapter you choose yourself to prove to me Islam to be true. So Islam is the most silly cult, and now you understand why I am saying it's a cult. You said why I'm calling Islam as a cult. Now you promise me if I show you this and this will be true, you will leave Islam, correct?
Yes.
Are you willing to keep your promise?
Yes.
So are you denouncing Islam?
If this is all true, we heard Islam is a cult.
So you agree Islam is a cult?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Because an order from God, okay, could never be bypassed by any man.
That's wonderful.
Never.
I'm really happy for you.
Because if that happens, God loses its status as God. You can call it something else. Okay? If a president, for example, if Trump makes an order, let's say Iranian is not allowed to enter the USA, and an officer, a police officer in the airport say, no, forget about Trump, I'm in charge here, he's going to go to prison, or Trump loses his status. So now compare that to God, Almighty God. It doesn't make a sense, my friend.
Absolutely.
Hypocrisy is not in my mind. I listen to reality. I listen to proof, evidence.
But you know, you as a person who, like today, after this moment, you are a Muslim. I cannot call you a Muslim no more. But I want to ask you, when the Muslims they say there is science in the Quran and etc., why they lie? Why they fabricate things?
Tell me, I was going to ask you this question. Why they either make money because there are loads of books in London. You got too many libraries, Islamic libraries. They selling billions of dollars a year on books. They get in from probably the Arab countries for printing these books, because the books are obviously very, very expensive.
Yeah.
They all laminated, nice colored, you know.
And pictures, and if you read
I think it costs $50 each.
And they
but they sell them for cheap.
They insert articles about scientists, or sometimes fake scientists and sometimes real scientists, just to fool people, saying Quran match with science.
No, you don't have to do that. No Muslims, if any Muslim is listening to me, if anybody, any Muslim brothers or sisters trying to do that is fooling themselves, because my God should be able to challenge somebody like me or Christian Prince. Who is this guy? Who is Christian Prince? How could he easily come and challenge my God with evidence?
Is that what make you angry? Because I was like a who's Christian
Yes.
prince?
But what makes me angry is people fabricating to the facts.
But yeah, I never fabricate. You see, this is why I go live and I say, people, you can call me and you can question and you're welcome. I never, everything I say, I show in the screen. Everything, every single word.
It's my fault because I should have. I did have a chance to chase the facts, but I just kept it, under the blanket, as we say.
So, my friend, I am a Christian, as you know, and I take the opportunity to invite you to accept the Messiah as your Savior. You left Islam, that's wonderful. For me, I'm not done to save you yet. I did the half of the job, and I would love to invite you to accept the Messiah as your
What
Lord.
would you recommend me to read? Because I'm gonna, again, like Islam, I'm not gonna just take Islam like another religion like that.
No,
I will read about it.
No, absolutely
Okay.
not. No, you can
And
read. You can read, my
if
friend.
Christianity does make a sense to me, yes, I will call you back in a month's time probably,
All right.
and we will have a chat.
All right.
If not, I can still come back and telling you about arguing Christianity as well, because I'm not scared to talk about Christianity, even if I know 100% is from God.
Neither we are. This is why we are
God
here.
should challenge all of us.
Yeah, you are welcome, my friend. Anyway,
God's word should be like an atomic bomb. Nobody could face it.
Read the 4 Gospels, of Christ, and try to, when you read, try to you see, I'm sure you are smart.
What's this story behind the Old Testament and New Testament? What is the problem?
There's no story. It's the Old Testament. It's simply the Old Testament is a book about God and history in the same time. The history of the Jews with God.
Right.
As simple as that. So the Jews, the Old Testament is a book of books. It's not one book, and this book contain their history with people around them and their history with God. How they disobey Him sometime, how they obey Him sometime, how God he was how they forsake their God sometime. So the Old Testament mostly is kind of a collection of many stories about what happened to the Jews and the prophets of the Jews. The New Testament is about Christ and what He accomplished in this earth when He came to us. And this is why I say, if
somebody like me, where should
the New Testament, New Testament, because the Old Testament for me is just to increase my knowledge about history of man with God. But the New Testament.
So why they saying it's been corrupted?
Who says that? The Muslims.
I heard from too many imams. The Bible, it's corrupted.
You see, the imams. This is the problem. Is the imams are you remember when you called me, says either you're a big fat liar. The imam are the big fat liar. I will show you something from the Quran, and you tell me what you translate to us. Let me open the Quran. All right. This is the Quran. I will put it in the screen. What مصدقا لما معهم mean? Confirming what is with them, correct?
Need to refresh. And when they come to them, and when they came to them.
Somebody's saying that you are crying. Are you crying, my friend?
No.
Okay.
If I'm crying, I would cry for myself. I would cry for all.
Yeah, I'm saying. So
40
I mean, yeah,
years
well, nothing wrong with the crying from
chasing a rainbow.
Yeah.
for my childhood. I'm crying for my youth.
Oh, you are crying then. Okay, I understand. Let cry and let the tears wash the anger. Nothing wrong with the crying.
But I haven't killed anybody for my faith.
I understand.
I was always showing the beautiful face of Islam. I didn't know all about all this.
Well, I'm happy for you today, my friend. You called me, and I'm glad that you were able to call and crying. Great men they cry. David, he cried today. We cry always, and cry can wash our sin. That's wonderful. Don't worry about it. So do you see? They said to you that the Bible is corrupt, but the Quran says, and this is the Muslim translation, which is strange that this translator here is not being hypocrite too much. It says confirming what is with them, the Jews, which is the Torah, and the Injil, which is the Christian, the Gospel.
Surah 2 ayat 89. Dan setelah sampai kepada mereka kitab dalam kurung Al-Quran dari Allah yang membenarkan apa yang ada pada mereka. Sedangkan sebelumnya mereka memohon kemenangan atas orang-orang kafir, ternyata setelah sampai kepada mereka apa yang telah mereka ketahui, mereka mengingkarinya. Maka laknat Allah bagi orang-orang yang ingkar. Hah?
So how they lie and why? The Quran saying confirming what is with them now.
Yeah, I see.
They lie to you, my friend. They are a bunch of liars.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not going to put too much pressure on you. I can tell you are crying, and we are, all the Christians there, they are praying for you.
Well, thank you very much for all this written everything. I will have a chat with some imam.
Well, what about
if they have?
What about you challenge them to come and debate me? Let us make a challenge. If they
Yes,
dare.
that's what I was gonna say. Yes.
Yeah. Let us see if they dare to do it, and you will see they were never there.
Yeah.
They were never. The only way they will come to debate me, if you don't tell them Christian Prince, don't tell them who I am. Tell them I will call this guy and you debate him live. If you tell them this is a Christian Prince, that will never happen.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome, my friend. We are happy for you, and I ask all the Christians in the chat. We have more than 1,000 people. They are listening. Please pray for this gentleman. I do not know your name, by the way, but you don't need.
My name is Muhammad.
Muhammad.
Yes.
Guys, pray for our brother Muhammad. And this is the beautiful thing about Christianity. Even if your name is Muhammad, still you are beloved by the Lord, the Messiah. And I hope soon you will see the truth, and the truth will set you free. The Messiah, he said, I am the truth, which means there's no other truth except me. So I pray to the Lord that he will bring you to the truth, and you will be free. You will not be a slave of Allah.
I beg my Muslim brothers and sisters to stop swearing, writing dirty messages. Chase the evidence. Chase your own book. Do not swear at anyone. Swear at the imams who lie to you every day. With a big smile on their face. They lie to you and they smile. I always notice that. When they have a big smile, they lie something very big. They lied about something very, very big.
All right, my friend.
Because how can I lie about God's words? How can I change God's words? If I know this is from God, I wouldn't dare to change it. But I believe these people don't even believe in God. If you believe in God, you wouldn't dare to touch His word.
And what kind of
How can you
God?
fabricate?
What kind of God he can protect his book? How the Muslim they say that Allah is the one who sent the Injil, and then the Injil is corrupt? I mean, this is an insult to their God. You know what I mean? It's silly.
You buy a BMW from BMW with 3 years warranty. They say if you fabricate anything, your warranty will expire because we made this car. Nobody can, find a mistake. So how about God's words? How could you fabricate God's words?
How he
You can't
allowed
even
them.
fabricate your BMW.
How he allowed them. And you know, once I asked a Muslim sheikh, he says to me that the Bible is corrupt. So I asked him, before I show him those verses, I said, okay, was it fabricated by Allah will or against his will? He said, I need to think about this and I will call you back. And since then, he never called me back.
Yeah, happens to me when I ask too many questions. To be honest, when they ask too many questions, they try to, not to see me. They pretend to be busy. They calling me back. They give me a call. They have appointments, this and that. But it's just running away from the facts.
But you see, as long you notice that they are fooling around, why you were not sure? I mean, why you waited all this time? I mean, you notice that there is something fishy.
Yeah, because they I wake up in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. I go to work. They don't work. They never work. They make easy money. That's why.
All right.
That's why this is a good business for them. That's why I believe that's why they lying about it. They want to keep the business.
I'm happy for you, my friend, that you decide to leave Islam.
Thank you very much for everybody.
You can call me anytime you wish, feel free, and I will be happy.
I appreciate that.
All right. Take
Thank
care,
you.
my friend. God bless. Take care.
Have a good.
Pada video ini kita gagal membuktikan bahwa CP berbohong. Kita malah menemukan ayat yang mengatakan bahwa mentaati Muhammad sama dengan mentaati Allah. Dan firman Allah yang ada di dalam Al-Quran sudah dibatalkan oleh Muhammad. Firman Allah dibatalkan oleh manusia. Al-Quran dibatalkan oleh Nabi. Buat teman-teman yang ingin meninggalkan Islam, saya udah tidak bisa ngomong apa-apa lagi. Itu hak Anda. Dan tidak ada yang bisa melarang Anda. Negara kita menjamin kebebasan tiap warga negara untuk memilih agama. Dan buat teman-teman yang masih mau membela Islam, ayo, kita akan coba lagi mendapatkan bukti kebohongan Christian Prince di episode berikutnya. Jadi kalau teman-teman belum subscribe di channel ini, silakan subscribe dan pencet tombol loncengnya. Supaya ketika episode berikutnya ditayangkan, teman-teman langsung mendapatkan pemberitahuannya. Sekian video kali ini. Jangan lupa like dan share ya.